Hi Cancer, welcome. It's Meredith. I am here with your monthly reading for August 2019. We are using the Morgan Greer Tarot for your message this month, and we are also using 4 other oracle decks. Those will come toward the end of the reading. These 4 cards here down on the table represent each week of the month in August potentially, but certainly combine their collective message for your own self. And do watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus videos, because that will give you the full picture of what's going on in the energy atmosphere for the month of August. All right, let's get started. Card from the bottom of the deck. This is the potential theme unfolding for you in the month, and you have the Lovers. Beautiful card. Certainly showing up a lot lately in the daily readings. So if you've been following along, you know that. This is about making a choice. Making a decision. This feels, as I hold the card and look at the card, it feels significant to you. And we're going to pull a couple of other cards. Before though, the main message of this card is to follow your heart. And it's a harmonization of divine masculine, divine feminine energies within the self. And it has the potential to reach in, of course, to your beloved relationships or potentially budding brand new beloved relationships. So let's see though, when we see the Lovers, we know there's a decision in front of us and there could be some tension around making that decision. So we want to take a look at how we traditionally make our choices, and then we want to take a look at the choice within our heart's desire. So let's shuffle the cards here to get those. I am focusing right now on how you traditionally choose, what you tend to lean into habitually. And your card is the Queen of Pentacles. It's a nice one. Kings and queens, you know, they're all about self-mastery. This queen has no trouble manifesting for herself, and it's possible that you know, you're leaning into practicality and common sense in a situation where common sense and practicality feels foreign. So you might want to challenge this card at this time, okay? Just consider that. Toss it around a bit for yourself. Do what feels comfortable and right, of course. But let's see. Let's see also what's in your heart's desire. If you're going to follow your heart, what card stands out there for you? And you get the 4 of Wands. Whoa, beautiful. Happiest card in the minor suits of tarot. That's a strong foundation. It's joy, love, celebration, connection within beloved relationship as well. So you're wanting to lean into a relationship. So for those of you who are in existing relationships, there could be a deepening and an expanding within your connection, and you're really wanting to lean into that. And perhaps some part of you is connected to practicality, common sense that says, you know, if I'm practical, if I'm engaging my common sense around this, I wouldn't lean into this at all. And yet, the heart wants what the heart wants. And it does have a stable foundation. There is joy and happiness and stability there. So that may feel like a risk for you, though, because the person that you are in consideration with may not display what the Queen does here, or may not quite capture or conceptualize practicality so well. And you're not sure you want to be fully responsible for that within the relationship. But remember, the Lovers is a card about the harmonization of divine masculine, divine feminine within the self. So that means that you have the stability and the foundation to do just that, though you may be questioning how much responsibility you want to take for it. And there's also all this joy, happiness, connection, love, marriage even, potential on this card. It's a joining. There's unity here. And that is very intriguing and intoxicating to you. So I wouldn't want to be on these scales if I were you, Cancer, because you know, the practicality, common sense aspect is very important to you, and likely you have been responsible for that in other relationships, so you know what goes along with it. So what price all of this over here when you take a look at the Queen? Remember to follow your heart. Just follow your heart. Like a cat, you'll land on your feet. That's the feeling I have there. All right, let's take a look at the energy potentially in the first week of August for you. You have the Four of Pentacles. Cancer, this is like you being the crab sitting in your little cave and hanging on to all things practical. And just wanting to create stability there. All right, there can be a stubborn refusal to move forward with this card, though again, it is a 4, and it does bring stability. You like this. You like some of the predictable. It feels comfortable to the Cancer personality. In fact, I was speaking with one of my dearest and oldest friends who happens to be a Cancer, and she was just saying, I figured out that I really don't like spontaneity. But if you tell me to be prepared for spontaneity, I'm okay with it. Oh, what a crack up that was. So what I want to say here is if there's a stubborn refusal to move forward into something that feels spontaneous unless, yeah, if there's a stubborn refusal to move into that, maybe you want to keep a bag packed for just those moments so you can be prepared for the spontaneous when it arrives. Consider how you could work with that, okay? But this card eventually pushes you into moving forward. It turns into the 5 of Coins, which is a card that has us questioning how we've left ourselves out in the cold. So if we stick to the stability of practicality, common sense, then perhaps we've not left much space for everything that the 4 promises. And that can leave you feeling left out in the stubborn refusal to move into it. So there's a balance that has to be struck here. You will sort it out, that's the feeling, but it's quite uncomfortable as it's coming up for consideration. In the second week of August, you have the Queen of Cups. Wonderful self-mastery, water, Cancer energy here too, and intuition. Note that she is holding the Ace of Cups, and she does use this as her divination tool. She can see visions in the surface of the water off that cup. And a lovely, lovely thing to note about the Queen of Cups, which could help you in this situation, Cancer, is that she is unconcerned with the material world. She is emotionally awake, aware, intelligent, and alert. So she is paying attention to the inner, watery, emotional world, and she is engaging her gift of intuition in that realm. So this is a direction for you to go as you try to sort everything that we've been talking about over here. You want to engage your intuitive gifts and allow that to flow into your heart space and allow that to run through the filter, the lens of what you're dreaming for, co-creating with the universe for, and that will probably bring you some sort of ease or grace in this process. Let's take a look at your third week. Well, we're back to the grounded and practical in the Suit of Pentacles. And you have the Knight. He's one of my most favorite knights of all. And he is typically, from deck to tarot deck, he is in stillness. Because he is getting a lay of the land. And this is really a good message. Because while he is in stillness on this card, he is certainly not in stubborn refusal to move forward. Okay? So he is now gazing with some experience, Queen, and intuition, Queen, at the situation at hand within the Lovers and the Four, and has moved from this 4 all the way up to knighthood. So that's a lot of progress by engaging your inner, watery, intuitive world. So the Knight of Pentacles brings us the gift of sight as well, because he's taking a look at everything. He's considering everything. He will make a move eventually. It may not be as fast as one would truly enjoy. However, it'll be exactly at the right pace that suits the situation, that soothes out some of the unpredictability in spontaneity and still creates a beautiful, grounded, stable pathway for you, Cancer, to continue walking upon. So Knight of Pentacles is a great energy here. He's strong, he's stable, he's sturdy, he gets the job done, and he does it at his own pace and in his own way. That's not half bad. All right, last week of August we have, oh, look at this, King of Pentacles. There you have it. You sort it out and you do it in a grounded way that feels really good to you. And it does fulfill your heart's desire because you've come from this 4 over here. You have the Queen and the King in the same suit, match set. So if there's something going on in a relationship, lovers, something coming together, a marriage, some unifying energy, there's been a lot of deliberation here for you, digging in your heels on the 4, not moving forward, understanding that you do have to move forward, engaging your gifts, moving the Pentacle energy along from the 4 to the Knight, which is wonderful. It tells us you've engaged your experience, your wisdom, and your enlightenment, and you arrive here on the King, the most stable king of them all, who has a long, long vision for his long-term happiness, but not just his own, everyone else involved, because she is watching over a kingdom. So it's more than just you in consideration in these decisions that lie before you on the Lover's card, and the King has the wisdom to sort it all out beautifully. But look at the progress here. You come from this 4 in that suit all the way to King. So you absolutely solve it for yourself in the month of August. How beautiful is that? My sense is you really do strike a balance between the spontaneity offered on that 4 and the practicality and predictableness you so enjoy. Nicely done. Nicely done. I also want to note here that this Queen is looking in the direction of this Queen. That speaks to a harmonization of the gifts of both. Okay? And also, this Queen is at the back of this Knight. So the intuition has your back. Beautiful. All right, let's move on to the other cards, the Oracle cards. Chose one from the Indigo Angel Oracle deck, simply asking the Indigo Angels what they would like to share with Cancer for the month of August, and you have expression. You know, that's another thing to note here, most especially with the Queen of Cups. A creative expression on your part may assist you in this process as well. So whatever your particular art is, whatever your creative self-expression is, you may want to engage that as you work through the first couple of weeks of August. It could assist you in the process. The next card comes from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. I simply asked guides and angels to share a love and romance message for those who would be interested in hearing that. And you have the heart of the matter. There's more going on than meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. How amazing is that card? That card is really, really at the heart of the matter of the whole message here. You're really trying to sort that out. What's it all about? It's about your long-term happiness. So can anybody say King and 4? You achieve it, Cancer. You get there. Next card comes from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck. And the question asked of this deck for Cancer is, what's going on in the spiritual journey of now? And you have stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. Yes, indeed you are. You are also very enlightened. This reminds me of the Hermit. So your inner light is shining nice and bright. And the feeling here is that you will not linger long in this choice, this decision that you're sorting out. I know we're looking at a month-long process here, but it's quite possible you have it solved in the first 2 weeks for yourself, and then you're moving forward into this 4 and stepping fully into your own power because you have gotten to the heart of the matter. Oh, that's beautiful. All right, last card comes from my newest Oracle deck, and oh my goodness, I have to say I'm in love with it. The artwork on it is gorgeous. It's called the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. And I asked the angels and ancestors what message they would like to share with you for August, and you have Sage. Be devoted and committed. Yeah, to your heart's desire. Beautiful cards. Oh, I love your reading. I really love your reading. Well, happy August, Cancer. There's the message for the month. Again, watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus so you can see the whole energy atmosphere unfolding for you in the month. Leave a comment here on the channel if you're guided. Do tune into the daily messages on the YouTube channel. And my love, joy, blessings, happiness, laughter to you. Bye for now.